Hey everybody, this is Zane. I purchased a Cyclone Rake for my Hustler Raptor with the 52-inch deck. Cyclone Rake did send me a lot of parts for the deck, but no instructions, and it doesn't match up with the instructions you find on YouTube, so I thought I would make this video real quick to help out others. The good news is, for my Hustler mower, the deck attachment did come pre-cut, but it came with a cardboard piece with a lot of bolts and nuts and no idea how to do anything, and it's not like the actual instructions you find online. So I'm going to go over this as I'm doing it, just to help anybody out that may have some problems with it. Here's the cardboard panel that came with a bunch of bolts and nuts and no idea how to do anything. No instructions. It's like, as I said before, it's not like the standard deck instructions you find online. It does come with a plate, but then it has these little brackets here, and I've just been going over it to try to figure it out. And what I figured out so far, I'm just going to record this as I go along. You can see I've already removed the grass catch on my mower. As I said before, the deck attachment did come pre-cut, which was awesome. And from the best I could figure out, put the bolts through the bottom with the washers to help stabilize and brace the plastic. Add your spacers and then put the bolts on. I'm going to go ahead and tighten it down. Be right back, but just to give you an idea, figured these actually just match up pretty perfect with this, so I assume that this has to be bolted to the deck. And so what I'm going to be doing is doing so after I get this bolted down, but I will be right back. I'm back, and I did get the bolts tightened down, and good thing is you just use the standard 1/2-inch wrench. I don't really like that these stick out so far without any type of covering, so I may put some plastic nipples over them at some point. But anyway, now the next part, I will be installing the part that actually attaches to the deck. And notice one side is open and one side is, well, you didn't see that. I noticed that one side is just open hole, other side is actually threaded, so I'm assuming the threaded goes to the top. Hopefully that will work out. And sorry this isn't a high quality video, but it will definitely be an informative video for those of you trying to install this without any clue like myself. So what I'll be doing now off camera, I'll be trying to line up the holes to drill on my deck so that I can have the mount. But I wish I had someone to hold the video as I did all this, but I don't. You can probably hear the kids yelling in the background. They're outside playing, having a good time. But anyway, I'm going to start working on marking the holes, and I will be back. Okay, I've encountered an issue, and I wanted to show everyone, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do at this time. But basically, these are the parts that I have left right now after installing the bolts on the chutes. I know the big bolts will come up through the bottom, and should have this, and then a lock nut deck. But then it does have a quick release spin off, which would leave, I'm sorry, I'm not sure if you've seen that, but this should have after installing it on the deck, it should have a quick release spin off. The bolt does thread in, so I know that that's where that goes. But the problem is, and I know this, I'll show you. This should sit here and be bolted down. The thread should be coming up, so when this sits down, you'll have a quick release. But actually, the bolts are too long to fit inside they're too long to fit inside the U-channel and actually be threaded up through to allow for the quick release. So I've got a couple of options. I can either bend these C-mounts and then thread the bolt up, or I can cut the screw off and re-tap it. As you can see here, you cannot get this threaded up. If it had been maybe an 1/8 inch shorter, you could probably put it in there, but I think for my purposes, I've got a bench vise, so I'm just going to bend these up a little bit and so insert the bolts and then bend them back to shape. That way, so I can get the maximum threadage on the quick release. So I will do that and be right back. I'm going to go through this with you. You can see I got the open hole here, the threaded one here, and I'm going to try to bend it out a little bit. Excuse my workbench and shop, but it's kind of filthy right now. But I think to get the most leverage, I'm going to use this pipe wrench, and I'm just going to bend it out slightly. As you can see now, it's not quite square. Let me see if that's enough room to get the bolt in. I think that's not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just bend it out a little more, and then putting it back to shape should be much simpler. I'm going to actually have to turn the camera off to see if I can get it in now. Actually, I got the bolt threaded through, but I kind of got like a bent area here, so I'm going to try to repair that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mount it back in here and try to flatten it. Not sure the best way to do that, but I'm going to do that. Here I am. I've got it in here, and I'm just going to crank, and hopefully it don't get force and blow out the top. But it is bending back to shape. See, it's got more of the channel now. It's still got a little. I think that may actually look pretty good. Alright, I'm back. But you can tell the piece I marred up, but believe it or not, the second screw threaded right in. I went ahead and installed it and marked my deck, and there's a rubber bushing I put between the two metal pieces, and the quick release are locked on top. I did set my deck in place, and of course it's hard to mark your screw, so I used a handy dental pick, as you can see, to kind of when I held it in place, I went around and scratched the screw hole, and I marked in the center. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get a metal divoter, and I'm going to put me a dimple in there so I can drill the holes to mount the deck attachment. Okay, I did refit my grass catch, and I lined it up with the holes, and they appear to be on there. So what I'm going to use is my little metal punch to mark my hole my screw goes, and then I'm going to drill it out to specs, which is, well, actually there is no specs, but I'm going to measure the bolt. Looks like a 3/8 inch bolt, so I'm going to drill my hole a little larger than 3/8. That should do it. Alright, as you can see, I got my holes drilled out. I didn't get this one dimpled as much as I should, so I had some kind of scooting action going on there. One tip I'll give you is always drill a smaller hole and then move up to a larger hole. I did drill just a 3/8 inch hole, and these bolts seem to fit fine. They did give a couple washers, but I thought it would be best used on the quick release, so I'm going to go find a couple spare washers I'm not using to mount below the deck. And also make sure to scrape off any grass accumulation around the bolts. And right now I'm just using an old screwdriver. I don't want that grass in the way. And that feels pretty good. Alright, to clamp these down, I'm going to go ahead and remove the quick releases so I can begin bolting these in place, and then I will, from there, once I get these bolted lightly in place, then I'll line everything back up and tighten it down. It's getting about dark, but you can still see. I did get these tightened down somewhat loosely in place. The good thing is it appears that if you want to add your actual original grass catch back on, that it will fit on and you'll be able to use it without any modifications. I'm going to use a straight edge, which I found this piece of metal. Just when I tighten these down tight, that it will keep them parallel, so it should match up with the grass catch. Okay, I got them locked down and they're in line. And I don't know if you can see the little rubber bushing, but it's on there. Now I'm going to fit the deck. I did add some washers on top of the bolts on the bottom, so that's like 4 extra washers I used that they didn't actually include, but anywhere there's a painted area, always like to add a washer just to reduce some of the friction on the paint. Now if I can find my other washer. Put that about hand tight, and there you go. As you can see, I don't know if you can see much. nice and dirty. And so I hope I helped some people out that was kind of clueless like myself. But if you like this video, click like, share, and subscribe to my page, as I'll be doing just random things that are helpful and has tips and tricks for other people to use on various projects. Feel free to leave me a comment or anything below, or any questions you have. I'm happy to help. And now I got to do the rest of the bagger, which has nice instructions with it, so we should be good for the night. Thank you.